If it's time for an oil change in your Suzuki Hayabusa, you've come to the right place. Do not fear do-it-yourselfers. We've got everything you need to know.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Today we are going to show you how to change your oil on a Gen 2 Suzuki Hayabusa. It's super easy. Just need to use a little bit of patience. Getting the fairing off may be the most time-consuming part. We'll show you all about it. All right, so you want to get all your tools ready. You will need an Allen set, small screwdriver. You're going to need an oil filter wrench. Make sure you get that. Of course, a new oil filter. And of course, you need your oil. We're going to be using what we believe is the best on the market. 4 quarts of Lucas Full Synthetic 20 weight 50.
Now consult the manual. You can use other weights, but we really like the Lucas Full Synthetic 20 weight 50. You want to get the motorcycle up in the air. That's first.
All right, to get started, we're going to get to work on this fairing. Now you want to be careful. You don't want to scratch this up. You want to take your time. There's a bunch of different fasteners. We got one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One down here. 6, 7, 8 down below, and one on the inside. So let's get to work on taking these fasteners off.
And actually, when we're all done, we're going to end up with 10 fasteners we're going to remove to get this fairing off, including the 2 inside. The important part here is to just use some patience, take your time, don't scratch anything up, use the right tool in those hard-to-reach spaces. And when it comes to the plastic fasteners on the inside, you just want to use a small flat blade screwdriver and just be real careful. You don't want to scratch those up, you don't want to bang them up. You can see those. Now the ones on the underside of your motorcycle, you won't have to be as careful because, as you can see, these ones have seen some road wear and won't be quite as pristine. But be careful.
Okay.
And then don't forget the pin on the inside. And there's also a fastener down below. You may have to turn the front wheel to get to this one.
All right, you got all your fasteners here. Now's where you just want to be delicate. You do have push pins back in here. So you just want to massage this, being very careful not to scratch anything, not to ding anything up. Take your time and really get out of that push pin before you pull too hard. See, did you hear that pop right there? There's one push pin right back in here. Other than that, it's just a process of wiggling it off slowly.
Take your time. Don't get frustrated here. And just like that, we have it loosened up, ready to remove. There's our 10 fasteners.
10 fasteners.
There you go. Be careful. Take it off. Put it somewhere safe. Up and out of the way is a good idea. I like to heat the motorcycle up one more time as well. Get that oil as warm as possible.
All right, we've got the fairing off. We've got a Brock's Performance exhaust system here, so we want to be very careful. Depending on your clearance, you may have to use a different oil filter wrench. We're going to take this off as well to give us a little bit extra clearance. And a really slick trick that I learned is the manual will actually show you pulling the filter off and letting the oil fall in the exhaust. We're going to use a piece of aluminum foil, okay? We're going to put it right here, and that's just going to help keep the oil off the exhaust. Now, it's not the end of the world if you get some oil on your exhaust, but this will save you some cleaning time, and this will save you that oh so not savory smell that you're going to experience if you get too much oil on your exhaust.
Now, in our previous step, when we warmed it up just a little bit, you do want to make sure you let your motorcycle cool down before you start working on it. Do not burn yourself. But the warmer that oil is, the better it will drain. You want to get a nice purge. Yes, a nice drain, and you will love that foil trick. That will help catch all the oil. You'll thank yourself for that later. We also like to take off the oil cooler line to give ourselves some more room to try to get to that filter.
And then also show that we got this.
And once you get your filter off, what you want to do, you want to make sure that you get your oil fill cap off. That will help with draining. When you install the new filter, you want to take just a little bit of oil and put a nice thin coating on that O-ring. That'll help give you a nice seal that'll keep that O-ring from getting dry or cracking. It will help things out. Get it back on there and then see what type of wrench you have to use. We're going to use this wrench. Works out just perfect with the new Brock's Performance pipe. I know a lot of you watching may have some tips of your own, so feel free to leave that in the comments as well. You know, this applies not only to Hayabusa, but a lot of sport bike oil changes are very similar to what we're doing right here. Here's another important step, guys. Clean that magnetic tip well on the drain plug. You want to make sure that if there's anything on there, if it caught anything, you want it to be 100% clean before it goes back into your bike. That's very helpful. Yep. Now you want to get the drain plug tight, but do not over tighten it. Use a torque wrench if you must.
All right, time to fill it up. We got everything tight. It is oil time. As I said, we're going to be using Lucas 20 weight 50 synthetic motorcycle oil. We found this is the best oil on the market. And guys, if you're a drag racer, go to the drag races and see what name you see everywhere. It's Lucas. Lucas supports your sport. They support so many forms of motorsports. It's a great product to use and a great company to support. And we found that it really protects the Suzuki Hayabusa, especially under extreme conditions such as drag racing or extreme heat, like taking your motorcycle to the desert.
Take your time here, get all 4 quarts in. Gotta love it. Tighten that cap back up. And now we install the fairing. Take note of where those push pins are. That'll help you out. Again, the key here is just not get frustrated. Take your time. This is full disclosure. It can sometimes be frustrating putting that fairing back on. Go slow, use some patience. Make sure it's on tight too. All those fasteners, all those push pins, especially on the Hayabusa, before you go flying out on the highway, you want to make sure that thing is on 100% correct. Now, after the fairing is on, check for leaks. If everything's good, start the motorcycle up, run it for a few minutes, and then check the oil level in the sight glass to make sure you're correct.
So there you have it. There is our oil change on this 2014 Gen 2 Suzuki Hayabusa. Guys, I hope you found it informative. If you have any questions, leave them below. We'll try to get them answered for you. Again, I know a lot of you have different preference on oil. We love Lucas. And for you drag bike guys out there, if it won Hector Arana an NHRA Pro Stock Motorcycle Championship, you know it's got to be worth giving a try. It's great stuff. Thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Again, any questions, leave them down below.
Let's see that Lucas in action.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope we provided you with a little bit of entertainment. That's always what we aim to do. We love motorcycles. You love motorcycles. Let's keep this thing growing. Check it out, guys. Up here on the wall, 100,000 subscribers. I love it. Thank you so much. It's all because of you. We appreciate it. Please come with any story ideas. We love the comments and the feedback. I read every single one of them. The positivity is always appreciated. And you haters out there, I love you too because you keep me on my toes. Thank you for watching no matter what. Guys, to keep this thing growing, please subscribe to Cycledrag on YouTube. Hit the bell for notifications. Share with some friends who like drag racing, like motorcycles. This is how we can keep this thing going. And also like cycledrag.com on Facebook. And we'll keep rolling. We'll keep finding those stories. We'll keep finding those impressive high-performance motorcycles that you want to see. Thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate it. You know, if there's anything fast motorcycles involved, we are in. Cycledrag rolls on.
Yes, indeed. Keep that oil clean. Keep some fresh Lucas in it. and you will not be disappointed. It is worth the protection, guys. Hope you found this video to be very informative. Let us know if you have any comments or questions down below. Please share with a motorcycle friend. Please subscribe to Cycledrag on YouTube, like cycledrag.com on Facebook, and you know, if there's anything fast motorcycles involved, we are in. Cycledrag rolls on.